Hello, everyone. Welcome to Music Closet. It is Wednesday, October 26th. Hello, Karen Grenier.
Hello, Joe.
Did I say your name right?
Yes, you did.
We met, you remembered, we met at the NACA about 5 or 6 years ago.
Yeah, at the Heinz in Boston.
But I get your emails, and I appreciate that. Mm-hmm. How do people get on your email list?
They can get on through my website. There's a button that says join the email list. So my website's kgrenier.com.
That's easy enough.
Yeah.
And it's great because time flies. Mm-hmm. And I hear this lovely music in here, and I go in, they go, it's Karen. And I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
You're sounding better than ever.
Thank you. Thanks. I'm very fortunate to have two jobs that I love. I love to sing and perform, and I also love to work with kids.
And so you perform a lot. I see you have quite a few dates.
Yeah, in the summertime more because I have the summers off, but 5 or 6 times a month.
Now, you're touring New England, basically?
Mostly this area. I just got back from Plattsburgh, New York last weekend. But I get down to Providence, out to the Cape, P-Town. Let's see.
For Plattsburgh, do you drive?
Maine. Yeah, I drove. I always drive, yeah.
Does your spouse go with you?
Sometimes, once in a while. So she works,
Does she take videotape or audio tape?
Sometimes she'll take pictures and post them up on Facebook.
Oh, good.
Or take some video with the flip cam. So there's some videos on YouTube. You put my name in, they pop up. So
you have like a chronological tour with Karen.
Yeah. So
the first song you did tonight, do you remember the title?
Yep, Crazy Love. It's the title of my CD. And it's a song I wrote for my wedding.
When was your wedding?
In April 2010.
Okay, and that was at a barn?
Yeah, it was at the barn at Gibbet Hill in Groton. It's a restaurant. One of the barns is a restaurant, and one of the barns is like a function hall.
I heard the band played on the roof that day for you?
Yeah, no.
No? Nothing.
But the cow mooed as soon as we were pronounced,
Really?
Yeah, it was outdoors, and they're roaming hills, and the cow mooed as soon as we were pronounced.
I would have expected
cool.
a chorus of cows.
I'll settle for one. It was pretty, everybody was laughing, so it was great.
It was a good day?
Yeah, great day.
And you have video of that?
Oh, yeah.
Now, Crazy Love, your sister sang it?
Yeah, she sang it at the wedding. I took the day off. And my sisters both sing. And
Do they play?
my sister from California, she plays guitar and sings. And my sister Mimi lives in Pittsfield with her husband. They own a recording studio called Rocking Horse. And that's where I did the recording.
Nice title.
Yeah. And so they sang. I have a great band backing me up on the CD. So.
Carly and Lucy Simon. I think there's a third Simon. Aren't there 3 Simon sisters too?
I don't know.
Second tune you played?
Second tune I played, let me remember.
Or just pull any other tune that you played tonight. Let's talk about it.
Yeah. There's a song called It Gets Better. And I wrote that in response to the bullying that's been going on with kids. And there's an organization called the Trevor Project. And it's a whole nonprofit organization dedicated to eliminating bullying for any reason, including on the people that get bullied for being gay in schools. And so, like a lot of major league sports teams have put out It Gets Better videos, and a lot of celebrities and people, and you can find them all online. And so I was just kind of inspired by that. So I wrote a song called It Gets Better. And I think for me, the important thing is that it gets better, but it gets better because we make it better. Me, you, and whoever's listening, we can all make it better. And we're all called to do it in different ways. Some of us are called to do it by, supporting an organization financially. Some of us are called to do it just by talking to our kids. Some of us are called to do it by maybe not being afraid to hold hands in the mall if you are gay. And just kind of taking that little step, and we can make it better. So,
it is an education curve, but what they're saying, what I'm reading, is that the new generation is far more open to people from all walks of life.
Yeah.
And so as this older generation who, maybe it was ingrained, and we can't blame them. It was ingrained, the bigotry and bullying of all sorts of people, not just gay people.
Right.
It seems to be fading a bit away.
Yeah, in certain areas of the country. Definitely. I think, I know in the South and in some of the more rural areas that it still happens, and it still happens around here. We just had that a situation with bullying the girl in I think Springfield or Chicopee, Mass, or that committed suicide. And
Awful.
there were like 7 last year, like within a short span of time, kids. And the guy in New York that his roommate videotaped him and put it up online, and it ruined his life and destroyed him. So.
But people never even talked about it in the 60s or 70s.
Oh, yeah.
It happened. People were committing suicide, and there were no statistics on it.
Right.
They just see no evil, hear no evil.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so, one other thing, and we'll get back to the music, adult bullying. There's a lot of adult bullying, and people have positions of power. They push people around. How do we really get people to say, just because you have authority doesn't mean you can bully people?
Right. I think we need to talk about it. And what I teach my kids at school is that, bullying goes on, and you have the bully and you have the victim, and then there's all these other people who stand by. And I think the bystanders play a really important role, and, teach the kids to be an upstander instead of a bystander, say something. And, we can do that as adults too.
Now, this song, is this on YouTube?
It's not on YouTube, but it's on my website,
As an audio or video?
As an audio.
Audio,
Yeah.
because a bullying song really seems to
Yeah.
be something that should get out to the TV stations
Yeah,
and such.
I would really like to have this song be used. I was playing last week somewhere, I don't remember where. Oh, I was playing in P-Town a couple weeks ago, and someone said that back in their town they were doing a bullying project, and they might be interested in using the song. So I want people to use the song. So, download it, use it, whatever.
Do you know Barry Scott from the Lost 45s?
I have, yes, I've heard. I don't know him personally.
He was spinning in P-Town, and the police came and said it was too loud, and he got beaten up.
Oh, I heard something about that.
Yeah, and he's had a big Facebook page about this, and he's a DJ. He spins. That's what he does.
Yeah.
And he's a really harmless guy. I've known him for decades.
Yeah. Even in Provincetown, you get bullying and you get gay bashing, and you get it. I spent 7 summers singing there, and you get it everywhere. Once in a while, you get it there too. So.
We've got a couple of minutes left. When did you start performing? When did you start picking up the guitar?
Well, in the late 90s, I picked up the guitar, graduated from high school, and taught myself to play. Played at church in the folk group. And I had a friend of mine, Larry, and he played in the group, and he was really an awesome guitarist. And so I imitated him and practiced, and I started singing out in the late 90s. For a long time, my friends called me the guitar tease. I knew like half of a whole bunch of songs, and then they challenged me to learn a bunch and sing, sing out one night, and I did, and I sang 25 songs, and I still had more time, so I sang them again. And that's how I started.
I'll give you 2 more questions. What was the first song you recorded?
First song I recorded, the first song I wrote was a song called Rest a While, and it's on my first CD, and so I'm not sure if that was the first song that got recorded on that disc, but it was the first song I wrote. I wrote it for my friends, and it's just about being able to be real, whether you're having a good day or a bad day. You can come over. You don't have to tell me what's going on. Just hang out and,
And the
rest a
final
while.
question,
Yeah.
did you enjoy your time on Music Closet?
I did. Yeah, it was great.
That's what we like to hear.
Excellent.
Jeff Dearman's great. Our director, Joe LaRocca, Chris, great staff here.
Yeah, really nice.
It's great to see you again.
Yeah, good to see you too, Joe.
All right. Thanks for being on Music Closet.
You're welcome.
Okay.